Sean O'Malley and Petr Yan targeted for UFC 280. It is not official just yet that Sugar Sean O'Malley, with 15 wins and 1 loss, will fight Petr Yan, 16 wins and 3 losses. As you know, Petr Yan just lost a very controversial split decision for the UFC bantamweight belt. Before that, was the champion of the UFC bantamweight division and the interim champion of the UFC's bantamweight division, had the illegal knee and everything like that. Now, he's taken a really, really big step down in competition in fighting Sugar Sean O'Malley. I mean, I personally think Sean O'Malley could possibly become a champion. It's not out of the realm of possibilities, but I think Petr Yan's going to piece him up in the fight. His cardio is a lot better. His boxing is a little bit better. He hits a lot harder than Sean O'Malley. Throws a little bit more volume in the punches than Sean O'Malley. Sean just has kind of the kicking game at range, and then maybe he can try to do the Aljamain Sterling, take the back and backpack, but I really doubt it. I think Yan should probably win. If you want the more in-depth prediction on this fight, we did post that earlier on today. What do y'all think? Petr Yan, Sugar Sean O'Malley at UFC 280. That's Islam Makhachev. Charles Oliveira. That's Aljamain Sterling and TJ Dillashaw. That is Sean O'Malley and Petr Yan, as well as Sean Brady and Belal Muhammad. It's a stacked card in the bantamweight division, but who do you think wins? Put your thoughts down below. Michael Chandler targets title eliminator fight and names some possible opponents he might fight in that title eliminator. Now let's see who he's going to be fighting next. I want to put myself in line for the title. Chandler said, I think in my mind, Beneil Dariush was in the number 1 contender spot, with him and Islam Makhachev about to fight to become that number 1 contender. I want Beneil Dariush. Beneil Dariush is on a 7 fight win streak, maybe. So how do you not say that Beneil Dariush might be the number 1 contender outside of Islam Makhachev? Maybe you put me and Dariush in, and by the end of the year, we end up getting some answers pretty quickly. You got your new champion in Makhachev, or your current champion in Charles Oliveira. Then you get a clear-cut number 1 contender, me or Beneil Dariush. That's the fight I see with the biggest potential and the best potential for me getting back to the UFC title. Now, I think it'd be a decent fight. Vacancy, I'm free for the rest of the year. I think it'd be a good fight, him with Beneil Dariush, because if you look at that UFC lightweight division, obviously Oliveira Makhachev will be fighting. And if just say, for example, Oliveira wins, that would mean Oliveira has beaten number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. That'll be absolutely insane, and as well, number 11 as well. But if he beats all of them, it had to be the next guy in line that Oliveira has not beaten, which is Beneil Dariush. So if Beneil Dariush versus Michael Chandler is the fight that happens next, I would actually agree. The winner of that fight could fight for the belt, or maybe like a Fiziev if he beats Justin Gaethje, maybe a Gamrot if he beats Gaethje, if he beats Poirier, whatever the case may be. But what do y'all think? Chandler versus Beneil Dariush. Beneil Dariush and Mateusz Gamrot in the lightweight division on what card? UFC 280. I'm telling you, UFC is going to make so much money from this one card. Oliveira versus Makhachev. Sterling versus Dillashaw. Brady Muhammad. O'Malley Yan. We just got announced. We talked about that in the video. And just as I'm editing this video, I get another notification from Brett Akamoto saying Beneil Dariush and Mateusz Gamrot are going to be fighting. They have the same amount of wins. They're similar in height and reach, similar in experience, both really good wrestlers, really good strikers. And this is a really good fight. This is a very, very good fight. Because if we go over to the UFC rankings as of right now, I mean, we talked about it. The previous story with Michael Chandler talking about who we'd like to fight next was Beneil Dariush. Because he said if he wins that fight, you know, maybe he gets a title shot from it. So does this mean Mateusz Gamrot is going to get a title shot from this? I don't know. Number 9 versus number 6. If one of those guys wins and Oliveira wins, that means Oliveira would have beaten Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, Makhachev, Chandler, but not the winner of this fight, Beneil Dariush and Mateusz Gamrot. So potentially, the winner of this fight could be the number one contender for the winner of Islam versus Oliveira. But if Islam wins the title, I doubt the winner of this will fight for the belt. But you never know. You never know. But who do you guys think wins? Beneil Dariush or Mateusz Gamrot? I'm still split on this one. Honestly, I was looking at it. I'm like, the grappling's really even. The striking's very even. I don't know who's going to win this fight. It's a close one. Put your predictions down below in the comments section. Charles Oliveira dares Islam Makhachev to take him down in their fight at UFC 280 in Abu Dhabi as the UFC lightweight division main event. I don't know. I wouldn't really be trying to say that because I think the best path to victory for Charles Oliveira would be the striking, to maybe knock him out, maybe outstrike him for 5 rounds and get a decision. I don't think he should be daring Makhachev to take him down because we all know that is going to be the game plan for Makhachev in this fight, to wrestle, to grapple, to grind to a unanimous decision. I don't think it's good for Oliveira to be daring him right here because he probably is going to try to take him down and wrestle and grapple, and I think he will land a few of those takedowns. But what do y'all think? Does Oliveira get taken down by Makhachev? Does he submit Makhachev on the ground, or is this going to be a striking battle? Put your thoughts down below for the lightweight division. Belal Muhammad offers to train with Nate Diaz for the Chimaev fight. That is insane. He's going to need the training because obviously Belal Muhammad is another good wrestler, good grappler, good grinder in the UFC welterweight division. Maybe not as big, maybe not as strong, maybe not as good anywhere as Khamzat Chimaev, but he's pretty similar into the wrestling and grappling in that he might be able to show Nate Diaz a good look for grappling, for wrestling, and things like that, and teach Nate Diaz to defend the takedowns and teach Nate Diaz a few things to hopefully win a fight with Khamzat Chimaev. I doubt it's going to happen. Even with Belal Muhammad training him, even if you had like a gold medalist wrestler, you got Henry Cejudo in there training Nate Diaz, I don't think anything is going to prepare him for a Khamzat Chimaev fight. It's just not going to happen. But what do y'all think about Belal Muhammad? Remember the name. Training with Nate Diaz for the Khamzat Chimaev fight. Who wins, Nate Diaz or Khamzat, and who wins, Belal Muhammad and Sean Brady? Alright guys, so that is it for today's MMA news. We got Michael Chandler, Beneil Dariush in a title eliminator potentially by the end of this year. We also have Belal Muhammad offering to train with Nate Diaz to help him prepare for the Khamzat Chimaev fight. And we also have Sean O'Malley, Petr Yan targeted for UFC 280 in Abu Dhabi. Not a main event, not a co-main event, just another fight on that main card. And then we got Oliveira daring Makhachev to take him down. What do y'all think about today's MMA news? Put your thoughts down below, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.